Sean and I decided upon the interactive information hubs in the tourist office on Suffolk Street as the subject of our project's inquiry. We took the 10 usability heuristics for user interface design outlined by Jakob Nielsen as our gospel, and thus began our analysis.
And how's this looking? I'm over here, I'm at the machine. I'm a tourist, and I'm operating a mechanism.
We decided upon 3 tasks with which to test the interface's usability. The first was finding out the opening hours of the Guinness Storehouse. The second was getting directions to the Hugh Lane Gallery. And finally, we set the task of getting general information on a day trip to Howth. We initially tested these ourselves, in order to gain a deeper understanding of what the process required.
So touch to go. And I want to get to Guinness Storehouse.
Time to get to Guinness, so...
Guinness Storehouse. I want to find out what time it's open to.
About what looks like between 3 and 6. It's hard to read because of the graph.
Whether it's open to 6 or not, but yeah, it's open till 5:30.
So the next thing I want to go to the Hugh Lane Gallery, so tours and activities.
So if I didn't know where the Hugh Lane Gallery was, which I kind of don't on this map.
I want to get directions to the Hugh Lane Gallery.
It's an error. It's saying that I'm in the Hugh Lane Gallery.
And now I want to find out information on Howth, so can I go over to Howth? No, I can't.
So if I want to go to Howth, I'd like to drag, but I can't.
Meet me in Malahide. So this is where Howth is.
So it gives me some information. So that's the kind of information I'm looking for, because I want to try this. So there's Howth here.
So public transport. Looks like I'm taking a ship by this route.
Yeah, and that is it.
For our next task, we gathered 3 volunteers who had never encountered the interface before. We briefed them with performing the same 3 tasks and recorded the results. We then performed an interview afterwards to shed further light on their user experience.
Hi, my name's Brendan. I'm Irish and I'm 21 years of age, and I'm currently finishing my final year at Trinity College Dublin studying physics and astrophysics.
Hello, my name is Niels. I'm a 23-year-old white male, and I'm currently working a little bit as a freelance translator and involved in some environmental and refugee activist projects.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm 24 and I'm from England, and I work as a writer but also as a PA in Dublin.
I think it was overall quite good. There's definitely parts of it that were difficult to understand, difficult to navigate.
9 till 5 every day, it's open. Or not 9, sorry. Maybe half 9. It's kind of weird where the bars are.
I didn't have an overall particularly positive experience. The computer was quite hard to use, and I more or less failed in 2 tasks. I think I got 1.5 tasks completed. So overall experience, I left with very little information that I actually really wanted to know.
Okay, this thing's the opening hours here. So it's open from, this is quite confusing to be honest with you, from 9 o'clock until close to 6, from 5 o'clock or something like that.
Also, I couldn't really, they hadn't marked out the hour very clearly, so I assumed it was 5, but I did have to pay quite a bit of attention to that.
Where are the opening hours? Oh, what are we on Saturdays? So till 6ish? No, 5.
There was no directions for walking to the Hugh Lane Gallery, which was quite frustrating, because that probably would have been the way that I would have liked to have gone there.
Details. No, directions. Oh, driving, I guess.
Well, it looked quite easy. On first impressions, it looked quite easy to navigate. It's a map of Dublin with different kind of like museums and stuff like that. I don't know. I thought it would be quite basic. It's doing quite a basic task.
View on map. This will give me the directions. Where is it?
I don't think so many people would know it as the Dublin City Gallery, which was advertised, so I was looking for H for some time. But actually,
have a look. Is it under H? Well, it's quite pretty. Oh yeah, no, loads. Nice photographs anyway.
I found it quite difficult to find any general kind of information about just places around Dublin. There was lots of information about museums and particular activities you could do around Dublin, but not so much easily accessible information about just general places you might want to visit.
Great.
Don't really know how to find. No.
Like, I mean, I suppose because of tablets and iPads and stuff, you kind of assume that you can, and Google Maps, you can kind of move around and zoom around the map, but you couldn't at all.
Dublin County map. Find general information about Howth. Oh, can we? No.
You know, or especially, you know, where Howth was geographically, you might not know that. You could spend a long time pondering those things.
I quite like how it looks. It's quite fast, I suppose. And I know Howth. Aha, there we go. So let's find out what I can do there. Could go to the Museum of Vintage Radio.
Obviously, a human working in the tourist office is going to be way more useful and helpful, but that's accessible in the tourist centre that we were in. So, in times of high volume in a tourist centre like that, the machines could be of use when you can't have that many people around to help one-on-one.
I don't know if they had it in different languages either. Yeah. But for a foreign language person, that would be more difficult if they don't have it available in your language. Definitely, I mean, if I couldn't navigate.
Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Welcome to the Hotel California.